WiseGuyBets here with some picks for DraftKings DFS main slate. Today is 5/25/2021. We got 13 games on the slate. Large number of games. My sweet spot of games are usually 4 to like 12. I like that games, that amount of games. With a bunch of games, you really got to be spot on with your picks because a lot of different things can happen with a lot of different games going on. So let's get right into it. Let's look at the pitcher position. At pitcher tonight, I'm looking at Lucas Giolito for Chicago White Sox. He's 8,700. His projection is 19.7 over his last 3, 14, 13, 39. He's averaging 18 over 9 games. I really like the 39 points from the last game. He's hot, so we'll ride him out. And the price is right, 8,700. Let's look at the catcher position. Catcher position is usually pretty thin, and if you're not picking Buster Posey, it just depends on who's playing tonight. But catcher position is usually pretty thin, so we try to find the most value as possible. I'm looking at Mitch Garver tonight for Minnesota. His projection is 8.1 over his last 3, 11, 7, 11, and 11. He's averaging 6 fantasy points over 35 games. Again, he's warm right now, and we're going to ride him out. He does have a pretty good matchup. His pitching matchup, I like it. He is the over/under is 9.5 for the game. He's batting 6. His last 5 against Baltimore is 20, 43, 5, 2, and 11. So he's had pretty good success against Baltimore. And we're going to take Mr. Garver tonight at the catcher position. Let's look at the first base position. Carlos Santana is our guy. Against the Tampa Bay pitcher, he's 4 for 11. He's batting 364, 2 singles, 2 doubles. His projection for the night is 8. On the season, his average fantasy points over 45 games is 9. His last 3 is 7, 12, and 16. We're going to get Mr. Santana in our lineups tonight at first base. Let's look at the second base position. Second base, we're looking at Nick Solak for Texas. His projection for tonight is 8.9. Over his last 3, 0, 9, and 9. Over 49 games, he's averaging 8 fantasy points per game. He's 5 and 12 against his pitcher, batting 417, 4 singles, and 1 double. He's batting 2 in the lineup. They're at the Angels. The over/under is 8.5. Against the Angels in his last 5, 66, 2, 33, and 12. I like Mr. Solak tonight to get a couple extra base hits and probably score a run. I think he gets over 10 tonight. So we're going to get Mr. Solak in our lineups at second base. Let's look at the third base position. We're going to look at Rafael Devers for Boston. His projection for the night is 7.8. He has 13 homers on the season. His fantasy points average for the season is 10 over 45 games. His last 3 is 27, 7, and 14. He's 8 for 26 against this pitcher, batting 308, 6 singles, 2 doubles. His last 5 against Atlanta is 12, 9, 4, and 5. So he's kind of up and down against Atlanta, but I think his matchup tonight is in his favor, and I love that over/under of 10. Instead of getting 4 at-bats, he'll probably get 5 if everything plays out. So we're going to look at Mr. Devers tonight at the third base position. Let's look at the shortstop position. We're going to take Freddie Galvis for Baltimore. His projection for tonight is 7. His average on the season is 7. His last 3 are 9, 12, and 8. He's 2 for 6 against his pitcher. That's 333 average with 1 single and 1 home run. The over/under is 9.5. The game is at Minnesota. He's batting 6th in the lineup. I like Mr. Galvis' chances tonight to get an extra base hit and score a run. He has a projection of 7. I think he will get around 10 tonight. So we're going to get Mr. Galvis in our lineup at the shortstop position. Let's look at the outfield position. We're going to take Mr. Aaron Judge. His His projection for the night is 8.8. He has 12 homers on the season. His season average is 9 over 44 games. His last 3 is 8, 10, 11. He's at home. He's due for a breakout game. The over-under is 9.5. Against Toronto in his last 5, 6-0, 4-0, and 31. So hopefully we can get some continuation off that. And he's not the most expensive outfielder in the group tonight. He's at 5,500. So I like Mr. Judge in the matchup tonight in home against Toronto. I think he takes one out the park tonight. So those are my picks for tonight. Again, I use Draft Dashboard to get a quick analysis so I can go refine my lineups even better. But this tool gives you a good way to get a quick analysis and find out what advantages the players have. So until the next picks, peace.